Hello, my name is Paul Grocz, and I was taking an in-depth look at the works of Stuart Hall, encoding and decoding, and the work of representation. In encoding and decoding, Hall focuses on the idea that communications on a large scale are delivered in a process of encoding by the sender and decoding by the audience, the target of the message. Specifically says, at a certain point, however, the broadcasting structures must yield encoded messages in the form of a meaningful discourse and be meaningfully decoded. Now, language is one of the agreed upon methods of encoding messages. Effective message decoding by the audience means a meaningful message has been delivered. Visual codes, such as pictorial representations, also can be used to deliver effective messages. For instance, a picture of a cow delivers a universal message of a cow without much of a decoding process. All messages can face the issue of distortion, where the intended meaning is not derived from the message. Due to the system of encoding and decoding, there is no perfectly transparent communication. There will always be a degree of subjectivity to the message that a broadcaster is sending out. The audience is choosing their own codes and methods of decoding, interpreting, in other words, the message put out by any given media. In Hall's other piece that I looked at, the work of representation, the concept of representation that Hall focuses on is the use of language, of signs and images which stand for or represent things. Hall refers to three theories of representation: reflective, does language reflect what already exists? Intentional, does language just express the intentions of the speaker or the writer? Constructionist, is the meaning created through language? Language and symbols are used to describe, depict, or symbolize things or events. Sounds, words, and images allow us to communicate, and we agree upon languages to structure and deliver messages. We use words as agreed upon symbols or representations of things that exist in our world. The word or code, sheep, S-H-E-E-P, is a shortcut representation of a sheep. That is used instead of producing an actual sheep, painting, or producing a photograph of one. Hall touches on the interesting and very effective color code system that we use in our day-to-day lives, system of traffic lights. And we all agree that red means stop, yellow means to slow down, and green means go. These colors show the arbitrary nature of this system. This system could have easily been reversed or used different colors. We have assigned the meanings of these colors through codes. Interpretation is decoding. When we see and process the light being red, we decode this message to mean stop. On page 27 of the work of representation, Hall states that later developments have recognized the necessarily interpretive nature of culture and the fact that interpretations never produce a final moment of absolute truth. Through delivery methods and cultural interpretations, meanings of a message will always change, and they will change through time. The message will always get distorted at some point.